Okay, Hunter. How you doing, sir?
All right, I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh man, I have great health. I heard about you, man. So how you doing, really? I mean, because health is important these days, and I heard that you kind of went through some health issues. So why don't you let us know how you doing, big brother?
I'm doing mighty fine. I am blessed and a um, a receiver of a miracle. Speaking about health, my gosh, yes, I went through a transplant, a heart transplant, and that was a miracle to be able to. I received a 34-year-old heart, and
Mhm.
I am elated, overjoyed, grateful to all of the physicians and UCLA hospital. Man, incredible place. And all of my family, my wife of 38 years praying for me throughout the whole ordeal, all of my friends and family. They all have been praying for me throughout the world, and it worked, you know.
Great,
God
great.
is still in the miracle business. I am fortunate and blessed to be able to still do what I do. And
Without a doubt.
wow, thank God.
Well, man, right now I'm of course a fan of yours. I played basketball in high school and college, and when I was in college, oh yeah, you know what the theme song was. You know what the theme song was, and so of course I'm the greatest dunker here in Nebraska, and I got to give you some credit, baby, because when that song came on, all the adrenaline, all the energy came out of me. Oh yeah, onto that court to make my mama and my sister proud. So that song has inspired the world, and it's going to be one of the greatest songs that have ever grown down, without a doubt.
Yeah. There's a part of the song where I say, Dr. J shook the whole team with moves that came right out of a dream. And then I talk about it later on. I remember I saw Dr. J slam on the whole team, boy. And that was an incredible sight, watching basketball back in those days. So it is truly, truly, truly my favorite sport. I love the way they dribble up and down the court.
Now you ain't stopped. You ain't stopped. Because right now you're doing the hip hop Nutcracker. Give us a synopsis of that.
The hip hop Nutcracker is a modernized version of the classical Tchaikovsky piece that came out in the 18th century. And so basically, we have the same characters. We have Byron, the Nutcracker. We have Maria Clara, Drosselmeyer, the Mouse Queen. And it's incredible. It's an amazing dance holiday extravaganza. And we have so much for the whole family. When you see these B-boys out there breakdancing to classical music, and the story is basically about two people falling in love, and the love that they have creates a special magic that can defeat evil. And so love conquers all is our theme. And we have a DJ spinning beats, hip hop funky beats all night long. We have our very own hip hop musician, a violinist, Jarvis, that comes out and plays his violin to these funky beats that the DJ is dropping. It's incredible. Like I said, the B-Boy Dream Team, I named them the greatest dancers in the world. They're there, man, all night long, working very, very hard with all of their different styles of hip hop dance.
Right.
And it's incredible to see this go down. And of course, there is your boy Kurtis below. And then the intro, I am the host and MC. So I come out first and take everybody back to the old school before the presentation starts.
Great, man. I've never seen it. I'm looking forward to seeing it. You coming here to Omaha November the 28th. When's the last time you even been to the Big O?
Man, let me tell you, Omaha will always have a big place in my heart. And I'll tell you why. My youngest son, went and was in this program called the Academic Decathlon.
Okay, yeah.
Academic, right?
Yeah,
and so that's when it's like the Olympics for education, and they compete. All the high schools around the country compete in this Olympics, 10 different subjects, right?
Right.
Decathlon. And so my youngest son, Michael Stephen, they won the city, then they won the state. He went to this school called El Camino High School.
Okay, yeah.
All right. And so they went to the finals, and the finals were in Omaha, Nebraska. So I spent like 4 or 5 days dealing with this competition and watching my son do his thing, and they won. They won the finals. And that was the most incredible thing. One of the most incredible things of my life. I remember my son coming up to me and giving me a big hug. He said, "Oh man, Dad, thank you for being here. This is the first time I ever won anything."
Right.
And so that feeling, that joyous occasion, I will never forget and hold it dear in my heart. So I love you, Omaha.
Without a doubt, man. Well, we are looking forward to you coming to the city. Now, you say you name your dancers, and I went to the website, and of course they're doing all kinds of moves. What kind of feel are we gonna be getting with the hip hop? What's your favorite? Because with the Wizard of Oz and the Wiz, it's in that same type of environment.
Yes. So the hip hop Nutcracker features the greatest dancers from around the world, and I call them the B-Boy Dream Team. Okay. And they are awesome, incredible group of young people out there doing their things, and they have mad flavor with mad styles. And so you'll see everything from pop locking to electric boogie to the power moves with the head spin and the windmills and 1990s and all that stuff. And Then we have, even ballet is sort of represented as well. So there's a fusion of all this dance that is presented, and it's to the music of Tchaikovsky, classical music. When you see these B-boys and B-girls doing their thing to classical music, it is amazing. You're gonna love it.
Now, how long have you been around with the production? Have you been around since the beginning? And how many cities are you actually going to since you guys are back on the road?
Well, I think I have been around with the Hip Hop Nutcracker since the beginning or the second year. And we have been touring for 8 years now.
Okay.
And, I'm just fortunate to still be here. Amen. Mm-hmm. We are going to 31 cities around the US. Actually, it's a total of about 45 shows, because we're playing some places, some cities, 2 and 3 days, 2 and 3 shows, and so it's 31 cities and about 45 shows from November 6th to January 2nd.
Okay. So man, you haven't stopped touring. I mean, it seems like you got a new heart and you keep it rolling. Keep rolling.
Oh yeah, there was some downtime. This is our first tour in 2 years. We shut down the Nutcracker last year for COVID, and we streamed it on PBS, which was incredible.
Okay.
But yeah, we're back finally. The first tour I'm doing since my heart transplant, and it's a blessing, a miracle to still be able to get out there and perform. Man, thank God.
Now, what's your actual role with the show? I know you're the MC. Are you the owner of the show? Because because right now, business is significant, to the next generation, and obviously you have had longevity in business. You got gold albums. You have been in different discipline in the arts because it's business. What advice would you give to young businessmen like myself, as well as younger businessmen and women that's coming behind us?
Oh, I say this all the time as advice, much needed for anyone in the entertainment industry, and not just entertainment, but it's for anything that anyone wants to do with their life. If you have aspirations and dreams of making it in whatever, doctor, lawyer, businessman, rapper, singer, breakdancer, I tell you this: study, 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 research, 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 study the history of that subject, of that field. And then within that history, find a couple of people who were successful. And you repeat the steps that they took to achieve their success. And you too should achieve success as well. I used to say I guarantee it, but I say 9 times out of 10, you will be successful as well.
Without a doubt. You ever thought you'd be in from basketball to a theatrical hip hop show? I mean, did that ever manifest in your vision?
No, not really. But I always, consider myself as an entertainer. So when I get the opportunities to branch out into other genres of entertainment other than hip hop, I jump on it all the time. So you see, it's a thing that I learned in college, to take the culture in the classroom and the classroom into the culture. And what I mean by that is I figured it out, man. Look, this is hip hop. And I majored in communications, which was the most relative field to hip hop. So I studied music. I studied communications, and I found that, rappers are like public speakers, And so I take that contention and ideology about communications and being a communicator, orator, and I use that in the field of entertainment. And that's why I search out and find these other forms and genres of music. I've always been an avid supporter of fusion with, rock and roll. I was the first to do a rock and roll rap on my first album, and also same album, the first country and Western rap, a song called Way Out West. Incredible song. And so I've always been trying to fuse the different forms of music into hip hop and vice versa. And so that's what we're doing here today. 40 years later, we have the fusion of classical music, Tchaikovsky's incredible classical orchestra, big sounding orchestra sound that's fusing with the hip hop beats. That is an awesome sound right there. I love it.
Well, man, we appreciate you. I really cannot believe I'm actually talking to Kurtis Blow. As a young lad in college, being the only Black on the team, and making sure that we had a Black song, a white song, a Black song, a white song during warm up, and of course, you bridge a lot of gaps with that song because during the early '80s, from '83 to '87, I went to school with those that never went to school with Blacks and those that never went to school with whites. But your song, it made the country move into integration. So, man, I appreciate your contributions because it brought greatness to me, without a doubt.
Oh, well, thank you. And you are quite welcome. But I definitely want to shout out my wife of 38 years, Shirley. She was the one that actually came to me and said, you love this basketball so much. I see you watching it on TV every basketball season. You're stuck like Lakers, right? And so you need to do a theme song for basketball.
Okay.
But actually, baseball has a theme song. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd, right?
Yep.
And so she said, you need to do one for basketball. And I immediately went to my writers, Mr. Billy Bill, William Waring, and said, look, let's do a song about basketball. And I said, make sure you put Dr. J in too.
Right.
And so that's how the song was created, So big shout out to my wife, Shirley Pearl.
Well, hey, they said behind every great man, there's a great woman.
Yes, and I will attest to that. I would not be here if it wasn't for her. She is my prayer warrior, and she's been praying. I have seen her pray for other people, and I've seen miracles happen. And just my own testimony, man, this woman is incredible, and I thank you. I thank God for her.
Without doubt, brother Kurtis Blow. I don't know how many more interviews you got. We're blessed to own a radio station. I'm the owner of the radio station here in Omaha. We call it 95.7 The Boss. And like I said, it started when I was a young lad playing basketball and graduating and making my mama proud. And so you're connected to that history without a doubt. And when you come to Omaha, I look forward to meeting with you personally. We can hang out. If you want to come in and talk about how important it is to be an organ donor, because I did sign up to be an organ donor. I had a good friend of mine that came up from St. Louis to get, I think it was a liver or a kidney, something, and they stayed up here and opened up a restaurant. So after hearing this story, I decided to become an organ donor because a lot of Black people aren't organ donors, and we need to be.
Yes, I mean, that is such a special thing that you did, and I commend you for that. And thank you, because you're going to save a life, and that's what we need for humanity, just to help people, and that is a big part of humanity and keeping our people alive and civilization and just, the future, living life. We want people to live life. We want people to enjoy life and live life more abundantly. And you are making it possible that somebody is going to do that. So amen, and bless your heart.
All praise to God. Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs, the NOI. We're talking to the famous MC Kurtis Blow. Oh yeah, baby. He's going to be in the house November 28th. He might slide in early. I ain't going to tell y'all though. I ain't going to tell y'all. Kurtis, I'm going to give you my number. We're going to make a connection. Get in early. We're going to hang out. But the 28th, make sure you guys get your tickets. Go to, the Orpheum Theater. That's where it's going to be hanging out at. And you can go. Let me see. I'm going to give you guys the info. I'm going to give you guys a 411 since you guys are my peoples. So you guys are my peoples. Make sure you go to the Nutcracker, the hip hop Nutcracker.com. And man, you can get all of 411 on Kurtis Blow and the full cast, the greatest dancers on earth. You can find it all there. Brother Kurtis Blow, is there anything that we didn't discuss that you want the world to know?
Well, I just want to say, again, Omaha, I miss you. I love you. I can't wait to get back. And everyone, this is going to be a holiday extravaganza, something for the whole family. Bring your grandparents, bring your parents, bring your children, bring your friends, bring your loved ones. Everyone is gonna get something special out of this. It's the holiday season, so love is in the air. We want to take it back to the old school and let you know that back in the good old days, everyone wanted to have fun and a good time. And that's what we're gonna do that night in Omaha. So you will leave the show feeling good inside. That is our job, our mission. And our theme is love conquers all.
I love it.
So I can't wait to see you. All right.
Without a doubt, that is the common denominator, and that's how we're going to raise our people. Omaha, you go to ticketomaha.com, ticketomaha.com, the whole metro area, Nebraska, Omaha, Iowa. Oh, yeah, baby. We reached over 600,000 people. MC Kurtis Blow. Oh yeah, we need a remix. We need a remix, Kurtis Blow. We need a remix, baby. To tell your queen, you coming to Omaha for the remix.
Yes, that is such a great idea. I would love to do a new version with I can't even pronounce his name from Milwaukee. Let's call him the Greek King. I'm not going to call him the Greek Freak, all right? I'm going to call him the Greek King.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, bro.
Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, all these players of today, I would love to do a remix and have them come out and rap with me. That would be incredible.
MC Kurtis Blow, we can make it happen. I know radio stations, owners all across the land will make it drop and be number one the next day. You want the bag? You want the bag? MC Kurtis Blow, you want the bag?
No.
Thank you so much, William.
Hey, Omaha, we about to get out of here. Kurtis Blow got to get out of here.